Hey guys, today I'm here to bring you my review of Magic Mike XXL. Yeah, obviously I was not really looking forward to this movie because I really don't like the first movie. So yeah. Okay, now let's get into it. Before the movie actually started, I was in a theater with all women. Of course, there's not a man in my theater watching that movie, and they played the trailer for the movie Steve Jobs, the new Steve Jobs movie starring Michael Fassbender, which the trailer, I have to admit, wasn't very good, but I am intrigued and I will be seeing the movie. And I heard a woman in front of me say, "Oh, that looks terrible," and then the next trailer after that was a trailer for this movie called The Perfect Guy, which this is the only way I know how to explain it. It's basically the black version of The Boy Next Door, except they're all adults and no one's a teenager. So yeah, it looks like the most generic piece of shit ever. And all the women in my theater except for me, they were all like, "Whoa, and they're all like, "That looks so good." And I was just shaking my head to myself, just really. So yeah, first of all, I'm going this right off. I did not like this movie at all. I do not think it deserves the Rotten Tomatoes score it has. I mean, it has like a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's not deserved. Well, before I get to the stuff I didn't like, I'll get to the stuff I did, which really was the strip scenes, all the dance choreography, which was really good. Like, that's why I went to see that movie. I don't need insight on their lives, and even though there's a lot of that, we did get a good amount of them dancing and stuff, so I'm not disappointed with that. And also, there's this strip scene at the end, and it was like Twilight. It was hilarious. It was like, there was like Jacob and Edward. It was so funny. So yeah, those were the things I liked about the movie, but that was not enough because everything else I disliked. First of all, the acting was okay. I don't have any complaints with that. But what was worse was the dialogue. It wasn't awful, but it was just really, really boring. Why? It was so boring. Basically, in between the strip scenes, I just was so bored because it was so uninteresting, and also the comedy did not hit. I didn't laugh at a single joke except for when one of the Joe Manganiello or something like that, he was dancing and doing something involving at a gas station. That was good, and of course the Twilight strip scene, but other than that, the comedy did not hit. It was not funny. Also, I didn't really feel any chemistry between the actors. It's like, yeah, I mean, they took, like, three of the big characters from Matthew McConaughey, Alex Pettyfer, and I think Olivia Munn, they weren't even in this movie, and it's just like, and I guess there's a reason they didn't return to it, because it was not this, it was just, yeah, this movie was freaking boring. There was a lack of chemistry. The music in the movie, it was okay, though I felt like sometimes it was too loud. It was louder than the actual hearing of the people. Mike, he had not a love interest, but the possibility of one. I really didn't like her, and I think it was played by Amber Heard. I did not like her character. Yeah. Also, this movie was too long. It was like, what? This movie was like 2 hours. It should have been an hour and a half, and cut out the boring dialogue scenes and keep the same amount of strip dancing, and it would have been much better. Though I have to say, the worst part of this movie were the extras. I felt so awkward, like whenever they were doing a strip scene there, all the women extras, they were awkward, they were horrible extras. I just felt awkward watching this movie, and yeah. And I really didn't like this movie at all. Like I said, the only thing I liked were the strip scenes, and that's what I went to see, and I got a decent amount of it, but it wasn't enough to make me actually like this movie. So, all in all, I'm going to give Magic Mike XXL a 1.5 out of 5 stars. It's not worth your money. I mean, thankfully I have a movie pass, but even that, it just, no. And the fact that Ted 2 only has like a 45, 46%, and this has a 62%, that really irritates me because Ted 2 is so much better, and this is shit. So yeah, I really didn't like Magic Mike XXL, and if you've seen it, tell me your thoughts on it. I'd love to know. Also, my next movie review will be Terminator Genesis. I'm actually going to see that in about an hour, so yeah. Also, I got this awesome Mad Max shirt from TeePublic. What a lovely day. So yeah, I love it. I've worn it a lot, but yeah. So yeah, I give this movie a 1.5 out of 5 stars. Tell me your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.